just a few things. I would like to thank the volunteers all through this day that either were here to give feedback to students or give a talk, or we're here to for a panel. Thank you to Rosanna, Alex, and David to help me out with managing the things throughout the day. I hope it was not too stressful or frustrating for you. I know there were a bit of tech issues, so I really apologize for that. I hope that was not too bad, and that we're fast enough to solve the problems. They were 269 people that signed up for this Game UX Summit, and we're here like all throughout the day. So that's really cool to see that many people in such a short notice to join and have this moment of sharing together. I'd like to remind you also the initiative ethicalgames.org that we a bunch of us have been working on it. I'm just like right now. Did you get all the stuff? I'm trying to get the info, cut and paste so that you can have everything in there. So yeah, if you want to take a look and participate, it would be really great. Like right now, I know a few people wanted to have an update on that. So the idea was to try to put together a code of ethics in the game industry. And the first step is to start with science and to get researchers. And this lamp is really intense. Woo! All right. And the idea was to start with the academic researchers to help us have a digest all the literature on the different topics, whether it could be, around attention economy, dark patterns, or pathological gaming and violence, all these stuff. And so it's still taking more time than we thought it would be. But COVID. So for a lot of researchers, they're also teachers. So for them, it's really, really tough times right now. So I think it's going to take much longer. I knew it would take a long time to get that done, but I think it's going to take a little bit more. So, and I need to reach out to more academics. But we have a few academic researchers that have agreed to help us with that. So that's great. Then the second step is going to be the industry people is going to start discussing with us. So I also had a few studios that have joined and chimed in to see how they can help. So that's really promising. And lastly, I also have ethicists that poked me to ultimately, once we're ready to really write the code of ethics for real, who's gonna help us do that. So I think it's going to take more time, so be patient with us with this, but we're on the right track. And now we're just going to talk about the next one. So thanks, Jennifer, for joining me to end up this beautiful day. So we announced it this morning, but we're gonna announce it again this evening because I know some folks could not join this morning because of the time zones and stuff. So Jennifer, when are we gonna have this Game UX Summit at Bungie? Tell me, I want to know.
Let me unmute myself. Sorry. I was like, red.
Drum roll.
Yeah, really anticipation. All right. So as you all know, that this was intended, 2020 was intended the year that Bungie was going to host the UX Summit. As you know, things have changed and we did the virtual event instead in its place. And so we were planning on originally moving it out to 2021 and doing it in person then. But after Celia and I have been talking over and checked in multiple times over this last year and seeing how things are going with hotels and convention spaces, there's still going to be a lot of challenges, we think, with in-person events. So the announce, which I was much more straightforward this morning, is that Bungie's going to host in 2022 the in-person event. It's going to be fall, similar time frame as so somewhere time in the September-October time frame in Bellevue, Washington, which is near Seattle. And so I'm super excited that we have this opportunity because some of the value of the UX Summit is like the networking that gets done in person and making connections and seeing everyone, and that's always been an exciting part, especially how diverse this group is. It's even more important. So I would
And
say
the
I'm super
party,
excited that
Jennifer, the
I know
party.
the party too. Can't forget about the party. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that'll be the other thing is hopefully in 2022 restaurants will be back, and we'll have an awesome party. Bellevue's got a lot of good places for parties. It'll be fun. And then yeah, so that'll happen. Keep in the loop if you want to stay in the loop. Follow the links that Celia posted in the the chat. Basically, it's either the website gameuxsummit.com or the Twitter account gameux_summit, and those will be the best places to get more information as we nail things down. But because it's a year out, it's gonna be there's gonna be some updates. Probably this spring would be the first time that you'll probably hear some more. But we're super excited. We're on board. It's just yeah, we're gonna have an awesome party in 2022.
Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah,
is. We have to take it as it flows, and
yeah, yeah.
as long we're still connecting, we're still together somehow, so that's good. But yeah, I can't wait for the for the party. Because things get real. at this moment. So yeah, as soon as we can actually get a dates in the books and be able to book venues, then we're gonna start all the thing that we do. Usually, call for speakers and early uh it's not, how do you call that, early bird. It was like
Registration. Yeah,
early
yeah,
what?
oh yeah.
It's like, what do we do again? Early bird. So you'll get all that from Twitter and the newsletter, and of course, once we're ready, we will keep you informed. That's about it for the day. So we still have a student session. Did you want to add anything, Jen? No.
No, I think that
Okay.
sums it up. Yeah.
Sweet. So for those who want to go to sleep or leave now, thank you so much for being here. There's no Game UX Summit without you, the wonderful Game UX community. I really love to be a part of this community. It's like these days like this. It's always a lot of stress to put that together, but it's so worth it, and it's really great to be able to exchange with you all. So it's I'm really happy that we could do that. So thanks for joining, and have a great end of the year. let's hopefully 2021 is going to be better. Let's hope for that, and take care. Be safe, you all. And for those who want to stay for the student session, feel free to stay. But otherwise, bye bye to everyone, and be safe, and have a great holiday season.